I heard there are United Nations in Libya, but there's no United Nations in Libya. And we need the United Nations here. We'd rather die than to stay here. We're like dead people here.
With the EU applying pressure on Libya to address the migrant crisis, the militias see this as an opportunity. And with factions now fighting for legitimacy, competition is fierce. In a wealthier suburb of Tripoli, a rival faction had already been absorbed into Libya's central security. They'd just rounded up a group of migrants ready to be moved to a detention centre. The leader of the unit, Murad Abdel Kafi, agreed to talk.
تأسيس الكتيبة من قبل التحرير نشتغلوا عبارة عن خلايا ضد كتائب معمر القذافي. سميت كتيبة النواصي. بالتالي تم انضمامي للجنة الأمنية. والآن أصبحنا الأمن المركزي فرع شمال طرابلس بعد ما تلقينا عدة دورات تدريبية تبع الداخلية. احنا جتنا معلومات من منطقة القارش واهالي القارش انه يوجد اعداد من الافارقة انهم يحاولون يذهبون للبحر. العدد اللي مسكناهم 441 شخص.
Les gens que vous voyez ici là, moi pour moi je me dis que 95% ne sont pas les gens qui font partie encore. Ce sont les gens qui sont ici en Libye, ils sont en train de chercher leur travail, qui cherchent à se débrouiller comme ça. C'est tout. Ici là en Libye, moi j'ai 2 ans ici en Libye. Je travaille la mécanique. Dans la nuit aussi, les policiers sont venus agresser les gens, arrêter les gens. Deuxième foyer, les foyers on habite, ça fait des années qu'on habite dedans. Ils ont tiré 2 gars sur le pied. Ils ne nous ont pas demandé ni papier, ni quoi comme ça là. Ils nous ont payé. Et tout le monde sait que l'Italie n'est pas Italie. La Libye n'est pas un pays de la paix maintenant. C'est un pays sécurisé ou quoi comme ça là, qui n'a pas de... Bon, qui n'a pas de sécurité.
Although we were unable to verify the migrant story, if numbers and arrests are becoming a way for the militias to legitimize themselves, then thousands of migrants who are now residing and working in Libya could also be at risk of being detained. Back at the camp in Tajura, the militia had started putting the migrants to work and were renovating the site. Since our last visit, they've connected electricity, and today they're installing running water and opening a shower room for the men.
اليوم وفرنا لهم الحمامات والدوش وامس جو الامم المتحده جابوا لهم مواد تنظيف وكذا وقاعدين العالم كله هذا مسؤول عليهم يعتبرهم يقولوا لهم حل فيش ولا عنديش اي كلام ثاني اللي بيقولوا لك.
Despite the conditions, washing for the first time in weeks offered some relief. Running water was also being installed over at the women's halls.
When you guys left, one guy came and he asked us what we were saying. They started asking us why we were talking the truth. So everybody kept quiet. They did not say that I was the one talking, but they told us not to say anything. They can't say anything because they're scared. But I'm sacrificing my life for a change because I really need change. My family back at home need change. Everybody in here need change. We do not come here to eat or work. We don't want their electricity. We don't want their water. We don't want their food. We just want to go. If we're not going to get any help from anybody, we want to go to the sea. This is like death for us. We're not scared of death. We are Eritreans. Our main aim is to go to Europe. If we don't make it, we're okay with it because we'd rather die than to stay here. We're like dead people here. I heard there are United Nations in Libya, but there's no United Nations in Libya. And we need the United Nations here.
Despite some improvements, the conditions of the camp are still rudimentary and desperate. Even while being filmed, some of the soldiers looked under the influence of drugs. If the militias are to become part of the state, more and more migrants' futures will be placed in their hands. We asked the leader of the militia, Murad Kashruda, what his intentions are.
أنا أمس مشيت لوزير الداخلية الأستاذ محمد شايتر قلت له يعني إن شاء الله الموضوع قاعدين يضموا عندي وقلت له نبي نستلمون يعني الموضوع هذا. نحن المفروض عندنا في المنافذ وفي المطارات وفي أي مكان في ليبيا نخدموا واحد. وين ما نلقوا نعرف أرواحنا أن حنخدموا ليبيا ونخدموا الليبيين نتجهوا نحن ما ناخذوش لا في قرار من حد ولا ناخذوا في إذن من حد لخدمة بلادنا وخدمة أهلنا يعني.
Since leaving the camp, we made contact with a detainee who had made it out. He told us that the militia had sold him and over 24 others to a trafficker for $26,000. The traffickers then held him prisoner until his family paid for his freedom, highlighting just how much of a commodity the refugees and migrants have become. Before leaving the camp, he told us that the militia had started to prepare the migrants for labour. Four men that tried to escape the camp were killed on the spot, and women who tried to run were tortured. As Libya's internal fight for stability continues, and the militias sense a political and business opportunity, it looks unlikely that they'll surrender custody of the refugees, making these people a pawn in the militia's quest for power.
لا 625
في واحد مدير شالو في واحد المفروض
هنا ما في حد طلع ما في حد